Hello Fawns, it is I, your king, the Phoenix King. This time we're going to be doing a little tutorial on how to catch horses. Alright? Now first things first is we're going to have a couple of items in our inventory, mainly just one. As I may already have one, but I don't think I do. No, I do not. So, we're going to have to go to a vendor to go and get said item. So, we are in Vela Farms right now. All we have to do is go to Vela or any major city, really, or any real city, to find the vendor that sells the item that we're looking for in order to needed to tame a horse. I'm gonna buy a couple of these items and show you some different outcomes. Oh wait, he's over here. There we are. We're gonna have to find the guy with this, or the vendor, I should say, with this symbol.
It's better to raise animals than grow crops.
We are going to need the horse taming rope. I'm going to buy like 5. Confirm. It is quite a bit of money, but, you know, whatever. And then some sugar, or raw sugar. Raw sugar will be more expensive than the horse taming rope. But there's a good reason for this. And I would suggest buying the sugar too if you really want to get a horse. But hold on. We will have to go and see where we can go to tame a horse. I'm gonna go to Heidel, because I know a couple of places outside of Heidel, that you could actually tame a couple of horses, and I think I was going the wrong way. No problem though. No, I was going the right way. My bad. I just have to hit a shortcut. Shortcut up here. There we go. Was that? No, that wasn't the area we needed to go. And then, you know what? I'm pulling out the map for this. Alejandro Farm. Yeah, we might as well go to Alejandro Farm, because I believe there's a few places, or a few places nearby that you could get a horse at in there. Alright, let's see. On the map, you can see there are a couple places. Like, there's a seed spot, all that. We are going to try and find what looks like a horse's head and horseshoe next to the head on the map. If you see one of those, that is where you're gonna wanna go to get a horse, because that's at the spot where they spawn. So I'll be right back I'll be right back to the point where I find a horse and all that. Alright guys, so be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I am here in the northern plains of, where is this? In the northern plains area. And as you can see there, like, on the map, you can see there's already 5 places. One near the altar of mages, like hiding behind the name. One to the currently the west of it right now, and one to the east, and one even farther to the east of that one. And then, as you can see, one towards the southeast, southeast of that one. We're gonna go to all three of them, or all five of them, and find a horse. Hopefully we can find one very quickly. Sorry, dude. You just happened to be in my way. Okay, so there wasn't one there, because, as you can see, there's no horse. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Sometimes they don't spawn, but on here they actually spawn pretty fast, it seems like. I don't know why, it just seems like they do, because... so here's one right here. So, here's a tip for you. If you're too close to the horse, like, say this close, or maybe, like, just even a little bit closer, it'll do that rear up and slam on the ground and hit you and knock you down. You're gonna want to be a little bit farther distance away. I'll show you. Of course, I went the wrong way. Need to go to this road down here. Yeah. Okay, I just killed someone. Destroyed that cart. Sorry, guys. Didn't see a horse there. We should try over here. Technically, this is where I come to, tame a whole bunch of horses. But I'm not seeing a whole bunch right now for some reason. So... Oops. Somebody got even higher on the list. Okay. That's nice. But anyway. We're gonna go around, follow this road again. All the way up to the first one we went to circle around. By then, another one should spawn. And... okay, maybe I need to go around now. Alright, no, I can get up here. Just need to stop bashing stuff. Alright. And there's another horse. So generally, you want to be like about as far away as possible. You can be this far, you can be a little bit closer. But I like to be the farthest way possible. Luckily, you can move when you hit the button, tame, throw the rope, and then it rears up, you're a safe distance away. Then you can move closer to the horse by hitting the analog stick and moving it closer. As you can see, I get a 50 out of 90, which is a 90% chance to tame the horse. I found that no matter what, it'll always be 40 points away from the 90. So it'll be a 50 right now. If it's an 80, it'll be a 40. So that's where the raw sugar comes in handy. You feed it the raw sugar, the chance goes up, basically. And the more sugar you feed it, the more your chance will go up. Now, it'll once it hits the 90 part, you hit the max you could do. So I bought 5 sugars. That's fine. I could use one for later. And then what you can do is you do this. Up will pop a mini game. You hit tame, up will pop a mini game. You're gonna wanna keep the circle inside the thing, inside the green area at all times. And if you fail to keep it inside the green, it'll, you know, do that. So I tamed this one. I'm gonna input a name. I guess it really doesn't matter. Coco. I'm gonna name it Coco. Done. Confirm. And you get off of it and it runs off. Now don't be afraid of like it running off. it's just heading back to your camp. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you do it and, you know, you hit all the portions. Oh, I'm actually full on stables. Hold on. I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys this. So, I'm going to go to the camp and all of that. Alright, let's see. Here's my camp. My stables are actually over here. Upgrade, not upgrade. I need to manage. Manage. Now, as you can see, here's my horses. Here's Coco, which I just got. It was a tier 1. As you can see, the green is tier 2. Tier 3, I think, is blue? I don't know. I haven't gotten to a tier 3 yet, or tier 4, or tier 5. But it goes all the way up to tier 5. Once you hit level 10 on, like, any of the tiers, you can hit breed and select 2 horses to breed. As you can see, none of my other horses are popping up because, as you can see, none of them are level 10. The second highest I have is Sugar, which is level 9. I'm trying to breed a rare horse, or like a better horse right now. And all that, but, you know, whatever. Also, that horse because, well, I don't really need another one right now, and it was a tier 1, so. So now to go back. Now here's the thing we're gonna try. Okay, there's the horse. I was like, oh my gosh, did I lose the horse? So I'm gonna show you what happens when you do all of it, but don't use the sugar. They weird up again. That's not normally like it. So as you can see, I have a 40 out of 80% chance. I'm just gonna hop on it. And even if you do all the stuff for it, like get all green circles, it will, or it may, it will have a chance to actually rear off, or rear up and kick you off. But as you can see, even with a 40% chance, I still was able to tame it. Darn it, I'm trying to show you guys what it's like to see when you get reared off. It's basically the same thing. Oh, I didn't even name it. Okay, whoops. Anyway, going to find another horse. I don't see one over here. Yeah, there doesn't happen to be one over here. So I'll be right back, guys, okay? Alright, guys, I'm at another horse. I made room for it in my stable. And let's get on the horse. Okay, I have a 50 out of 90% chance. So I'll show you what happens. Hopefully, instead of taming it. Okay, well, this is making it easy. And normally when it hits like this, it gets a little, it doesn't tame. Oh my gosh, this is the most luck I've ever had. I'm trying to tame horses, and I'm, whatever. Thoroughbred? That's Eclipse. Okay. That's fine. Looks like I'm not going to be able to show you guys what happens. Well, I'll show you the same thing that happens if you were just to flat out fail one of the circles. It's the same basic thing, but all circles would be green instead. So I'll show you that, guys, really quick. Once I find another horse, I'm going to sell that one I just tamed too because, well, don't need it, and it's a tier 1. I'm looking for higher tiers, because the higher tiers are the better ones. And if you can't find higher tiers, you can breed them, which is mainly what I'm doing right now. Okay, there's a horse right here. Going to my camp. And also, the higher tier a horse is, the more it's gonna cost to sell, or the more it's gonna sell for, I should say. So, like, this brown horse, it's a tier 1, it sells for 13,000. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Whereas Embertail, which is a tier 2, costs 36, which is a surprisingly high jump, but, you know, whatever. Oh, darn it, I'm trying to hit the right button, but it won't let me. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Alright, so, right here, as you can see, throw it, and we'll just force the fail. Closer to the horse. Tame. Okay, so say you have all 3 green, that's fine. Well, we're gonna fail the last one on purpose, because it'll show you what happens. Okay, now we're just gonna do this. It'll say that. Yeah. You failed to tame the horse and it escaped. Even if you have all 3 green, and you don't have your highest percentage chance, or even when you do, it'll still have a chance to escape and one off. Not to worry though, because you'll still have the, I probably should have opened it and showed you this anyway, ahead of time. You'll still have the one, well, that you did. But if you guys counted the amount of horses I did throughout the video, I did 4. That was actually the 5th one. And as if you remember, I actually had no taming ropes in my inventory at the beginning of the video, and I had to go to a vendor, and I only bought 5. So that means you get to keep the one if you fail it. If you actually do, like, you know, capture it or tame it or whatever, it will consume the rope. Like, I'll even show you guys it again. Watch this actually be the time it fails upon. Oh, yeah, see, that person failed and it ran off. I don't know if it was all green or not, but that's kind of what happens. So, if I could find another horse, that would be great. If I can't, oh well. Let's see no horse. So, well, we're just gonna go. Because I see a couple people that are over here. This is honestly my favorite spot to do it. To go and tame horses, because there's 5 spots and they respawn kind of quickly. Okay, I'm stuck. Was I supposed to? Yeah, I was supposed to go up there. Nah. Move. So I'm gonna actually be right back until I find a horse. Okay? Alright guys, I am back, and as you can see we have a horse. So, well, hopefully we can tame it. Hopefully I can... Oh, no, I wasn't too close. Okay. Well, I'm at a 50% chance. I'm gonna use the raw sugar. And if I show you guys now... Oh, I still have the horse taming rope. Let's get on it. Hopefully it doesn't fail, and we are able to tame it, because then it'll prove my point that it'll actually stay. Like the... I'm actually failing. I'm actually doing pretty hard on this. Okay, well, yeah, see? It's a tier 1, so I'm just gonna random it. Okay, well, that was random, and it said it was, okay, weird, anyway. But now to show you. See, now it's gone. It's not in my inventory anymore. Neither is raw sugar, because I use that, but, you know, whatever. But as you can see, it's gone. So, if you fail, do not worry, the rope will stay. At least at this point in time in the game, it will. The developers may or may not change that. I don't know. But yeah. Now to go to the camp. And as you said earlier, as you may recall, as I said earlier in the video, you can breed horses to get a new one. So for instance, Rakdos here is a tier 2. I had 2 tier 1s at level 10. Because I didn't realize you could get ones at, a higher level. But you can breed the horses once they hit level 10 and they're the same tier. So, yeah. And I'm going to sell this horse because I do not need it. Because it's a tier 1. But yeah, once you breed, you can see breeding horses. You can only breed 2 horses of the same tier that have both reached their maximum level, which is level 10. But when you do, you get horses that will change their appearance. As you can see, these are the appearances that you can get, and it'll be a mix of the colors of the 2 horses that you have done. And of course, it would be different tiers of, these buffs when you ride them, or, well, not ride them, but the skills will be for the riding, and the buffs will be for, bonding with them. And obviously, the higher tier horse, the better the buff, and the better the skills. So, yeah, you'll be able to get some good stuff from the horses if they're a higher tier. It really does help. It gets you to places faster. And it's really nice. So, yeah, this is the Phoenix King, signing out. Peace.